Pension versus 401k. What's the better retirement plan? Imagine two men, both retiring at 65. One receives a guaranteed paycheck for life, never worrying about market crashes or outliving his money. The other has a large 401k balance but spends every day checking the stock market, wondering if his savings will last. For decades, pensions were the gold standard of retirement, but today, most people rely on 401k plans, a system that gives freedom but also brings uncertainty. So, which one truly secures your future? Should you depend on a steady pension check or take control with a 401k? The answer isn't simple, and many retirees regret their choice. By the end of this video, you'll discover which plan offers real financial security, why some retirees sleep peacefully while others stress about money, how you can maximize your retirement savings before it's too late. Let's break it down. Pensions, a thing of the past. For most of the 20th century, pensions were the key to retirement security. Employees worked for one company for decades, and in return, their employer promised them a monthly paycheck for life after retirement. This system worked well until companies realized pensions were expensive. With people living longer and corporate profits taking priority, businesses started replacing pensions with 401k plans, shifting the responsibility to workers. Today, unless you work for the government, military, or a union, a pension is almost impossible to get. Instead, you're expected to build your own retirement savings through a 401k, IRA, or other investment accounts. But is this really better? A. The death of pensions. What happened? Pensions, a thing of the past. For most of the 20th century, pensions were the key to retirement security. Employees worked for one company for decades, and in return, their employer promised them a monthly paycheck for life after retirement. This system worked well until companies realized pensions were expensive. With people living longer and corporate profits taking priority, businesses started replacing pensions with 401k plans, shifting the responsibility to workers. Today, unless you work for the government, military, or a union, a pension is almost impossible to get. Instead, you're expected to build your own retirement savings through a 401k, IRA, or other investment accounts. But is this really better? B. Pension versus 401k. The deep breakdown. To truly understand which plan is better, let's compare them side by side. First, stability versus control checkmark. Pension, a guaranteed paycheck for life. Your employer takes care of everything. 401k. You control your savings and investments, but your money is subject to market risks. A pension is like a steady government job, low stress, predictable, and reliable. A 401k is like running your own business. You can make a fortune or lose everything if you don't plan well. Second, growth potential versus fixed income pension. Your income stays the same, no chance for growth, but also no risk. 401k. Your money can grow significantly, but you can also lose if the market crashes. 3. Can you outlive your money? Pension. Money lasts as long as you do. You can't outlive it. 401k. Once your money runs out, it's gone. You must manage withdrawals carefully. Fourth, employer contributions. Pension. 100% funded by employer. You don't contribute anything. 401k. Mostly funded by you. Employer may match, but the responsibility is on you. 5. What happens if the company fails? Pension. If the company goes bankrupt, your pension may be at risk, but some pensions are insured. 401k. Your money is safe in your account. Even if the company closes, your investments stay intact. 6. Early retirement flexibility. Pension. Some pensions allow early retirement with full benefits after a certain number of years. 401k. You can withdraw at 59 and a half, but taking money early results in penalties and taxes. C. The emotional side. 3 real stories of retirees' numbers are one thing, but real people's experiences tell a much deeper story. 1. Robert, the man who chose a pension and never looked back. Robert always believed in the security of stability. When he first started his career back in the 1970s, pensions were the gold standard. He worked for a state government agency, and the promise of a guaranteed pension after decades of service was an appealing one. For him, this was the assurance of a peaceful retirement. No market risks, no fluctuating investment returns, just a steady paycheck coming in every month. Over the years, Robert worked tirelessly. Staying with the same agency for 35 years, He made sacrifices, working late nights, dealing with stressful projects, but he always had one thing in the back of his mind, that secure future waiting for him. He didn't have to worry about the rising stock markets, the fluctuations in interest rates, or the unpredictability of 401k returns. He knew that once he retired, his pension would provide him with a reliable source of income. When the day came for him to retire at age 65, Robert walked out of his office for the last time with a smile on his face and a feeling of peace in his heart. Now, at 75, Robert reflects on his decision with no regrets. His pension still pays him about $4,000 per month guaranteed, which covers all his needs. No worries about outliving his money. Every month, the check arrives like clockwork, allowing him to enjoy his retirement in comfort. I don't worry about the stock market. I don't check my accounts daily. I just enjoy my retirement, knowing my check comes in every month, Robert says with a calm smile. He spends his time fishing by the lake, traveling with his wife, and visiting his grandchildren without any financial stress. His friends who chose 401ks often talk about their market losses, how inflation eats into their savings, and how they have to carefully budget their withdrawals. But Robert, I don't even think about money anymore, he says. I know exactly how much I'm getting, and I know it'll last for as long as I live. The only time Robert feels a pang of guilt is when he sees his old friend, Mike, who took a different path and is now facing an entirely different retirement reality. 2. Mike, the 401k investor who now regrets it. Mike, 68, was an engineer. He didn't have a pension, but he saved $1.2 million in his 401k. He thought he was set for life until the 2008 financial crash. I lost 40% of my savings overnight. I had to work 5 more years just to recover. Even now in retirement, he constantly worries about market swings. Every time the stock market dips, his stomach drops. His biggest fear? Running out of money before he dies. 3. Tom, the retiree, who thought his pension was safe. Tom, 72, was a factory worker. His company promised a pension, but after 30 years, the company filed for bankruptcy. They said my pension was guaranteed, but after the company went under, my payments were cut in half. Some pensions are insured, but not all. Tom had to downsize his home and live on less than he expected. This is the hidden risk of pensions. If the company collapses, your pension might be reduced or even disappear. D. So, which one is better? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but here's a simple way to think about it. If you want stability and hate taking risks, pensions are better. If you're good at investing and want higher growth potential, 401k might be better. Best case scenario, have both. If you're lucky enough to have a pension, still contribute to a 401k for extra security. E. How to secure your retirement before it's too late. No matter what plan you have, here's what you should do right now to secure your future. Max out your 401k contributions, especially if your employer offers a match. Diversify your savings. Don't put all your retirement money in stocks. Calculate how much you'll actually need in retirement. Most people underestimate. Consider an annuity. If you don't have a pension, buying an annuity can create guaranteed income. Work with a financial planner. A professional can help make sure you don't run out of money. F. Final thoughts. What's your retirement plan? Now that you've seen both sides, it's time to ask yourself, would you rather have a pension security or a 401k's freedom? Or if you're already retired, which one did you choose and do you regret it? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit the like button, because retirement shouldn't be a gamble. Subscribe for more financial wisdom, and I'll see you in the next one.